right. All right. I believe we are live, my boy.
We all the way live.
We all the way live. AD, how you feeling today, man?
What's going on, man? You know your boy good, man. Fresh out of work, ready to talk some mess. You know we blessed, never stressed. You know what's the odds?
What is the
We here.
odds, bro? What's the odds
You
that
know?
we are back uh,
Yeah. First of all, I want to
casting?
say thanks to Scavenger O. You feel me? Reason why I'm saying thanks because he always keeping the brand pushing, always keeping everything going, no matter what's going on. So we finally back. We're gonna get on a consistent level. We're gonna start pushing these picks, these ideas, and hopefully, all the people that's tuning in with us now, later, we appreciate y'all support. So let's get into what we got to talk about today. What we here today for? Oh, how you feeling?
All right, we'll say before we get into it, I just want okay, we live. I see the link right here. I just wanted to make
Okay,
sure
okay. You let me do
that
my
we
speech
had
for nothing,
something.
man.
And people, man, bear with us. We're gonna get better with the structuring of the show and the format and
Oh yeah,
the
for sure.
thumbnails and all of that. It's just
Yes, sir.
the inception. We starting off with this new look, this new energy, and so yeah, I see the link. I'm about to drop it in the chat. AD for
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me grab it too. Send it a few other places.
okay. Yeah, nah, but what we talking about today, bro? We're talking about a lot, man. There's a lot going on in the sporting world right now. More specifically, I think where my focus has been dedicated to has been this Gold Cup action, and then you got World Club Cup action going on right now. Quarterfinal, semifinals actions like tonight. We got the U.S. versus Guatemala, which is a big one,
Yes,
and
sir.
then what's that second one that we got? Mexico versus Honduras.
Yes,
Two
sir. That's an interesting one. That's an
two
interesting.
interesting, very interesting, explosive two very interesting explosive games going on tonight that I think are at the forefront of all sporting right now. And then we got MLB going on, you know what I mean? And if you're a guy like myself, you're probably participating in some gambling. You gambling on some table tennis here and there every
Mhm.
now and then. You
Oh,
catch
nah,
me
you
fucking
got
off
it.
on
You
the
got it,
table
my
tennis.
boy.
I be wilding, bro. Trust me. I can put you on some
Hey, as long as the
things.
money multiply, man.
Right, right.
But before we get into it, I got two things I want to say. Before we get into our thoughts and our feelings, man. Hey, if y'all need some new apparel, man,
Oh
Older
man, talk
Scavenger,
to him.
please tell them that link, dripwear.us.
Right, right,
Got
right.
hella apparel, hella merch. I just went on the website, bro. I told them I'm gonna order two shirts. These scavenger shirts, they so smooth. Man,
Right,
please go check it out.
right,
You know what I'm saying? They come within a week. They got all sizes and plenty different colors.
right,
And we
right.
got that new Diddy, free Diddy. Take
Take
that. You
that,
know what I'm
take that, man.
saying?
You definitely
Like
gotta grab a
it's a lot of
take
good
that. Shout
apparel.
out to
Hey, it's a
Drip
perfect
Well.
time. Oh, hey,
They
perfect
are
time to get it,
sponsors
man.
out of California. They sponsor the show, you know what I mean? And they got some dope
Salute.
merch, some dope graphic tees on their site. And they are interested in collaborating with more creatives and fashion designers out there in the fashion world that need a hub or a place to host their work. So yeah, shout out to Drip Well. Go get them tees now.
Go get that. Go get that,
Right,
man.
we're gonna
For
post that
sure.
in the description of the video after this. But yeah, nah, tonight,
Oh,
like I said, there's a lot going on in the world of sports. Uh, I myself, I popped off early today, man. I caught a swift victory
ooh
on a
wee.
live bet on a live bet this morning in women's soccer and women's international soccer. If you don't
Ah,
know, the women's the UEFA women's championship is going on. You know, international soccer championship is going on right
okay,
now. So all the
okay.
European teams right now are playing, and there were two interesting games taking place today. Earlier, it was Iceland versus Finland. I caught Finland on a live bet with for the win, or did I catch them with a point? Did I catch them
Mm.
with a point and a half or something like that? I think I caught them on a live bet just for the win, and they ended up popping off with a goal. Uh, I can't. I want to look it up and tell you in what minute, but they ended up popping off. They won the game. I won me some money early. Then
That's cool. I got a question though.
talk to me.
What made you like press that live bet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do you have a method, or do you have
So I'm
like
thinking,
something that you saw during the game? Because
I'm
that was
thinking,
interesting. On the women's side, that was hard that you hit.
I
You
like
got
that.
that.
I like that question because I was trying to develop a formula or a method off of that, and I was just about to say I tried it again in another way. But
Mm.
what I was saying was, so basically, I was watching it. It was like in the 30th minute, and I was watching it for, let's say, about 10, for maybe about 7 to 10 minutes prior to placing the bet. And in the 30th minute, I'm seeing where Finland is being a little bit more dominant with the ball. They're a little bit more faster. The Iceland team, women's team, was a lot more bigger in stature. They were winning a lot more headers or whatnot.
Mm.
But ball on the ground, on the pitch, um, Finland was controlling it a lot better and making more advances to attacks on goal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
something in me was like, "Yo, Finland gonna drop soon." You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
sure enough, they did, and they won that game. They pulled off impressive victory right there. So then I doubled back, and the next game was Norway versus Switzerland, and they had Norway favorited. I think at like plus 160 or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
And then they would then Switzerland was like they were giving Switzerland was at underdogs at plus 260 or 270 rounds or
Ooh,
something
that's
like
good
that.
odds. Yeah.
Good odds. I
Okay.
should have went with Switzerland out the gate because they ended up beating Norway 2-1 inevitably. But
Yeah.
I took Norway with um, half a point, and the half a point didn't do nothing. Norway ended up scoring.
Oh. Yeah. Then hold.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. Hold on. I'm bugging.
It's
Switzerland lost.
all good.
Switzerland loses two
2-1.
one if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. No,
Yeah. I knew what you meant though.
I'm bugging. Yeah, Switzerland scored a non goal. A non goal. The game was 1-1, tied up 1-1. They tied the game 1-1, and then they score an own goal. You know what I mean? And
Ah, that's the crusher right there.
Norway went up two
Crusher.
one. So
Yeah.
they ended up blowing my ticket. You know what I mean? Because I took a live bet on Switzerland as well mid game, and they ended up scoring that goal, and it just went left, man. You know what I mean? Mistakes, errors. You know what I mean? They made a costly error right there, and
Yeah.
the momentum of the game switched at home. They were hosting at home, so it was crazy. So yeah, so I'm 1-1 for the day right now. You know what I mean? I put in a couple crazy parlays. Me and JR to the start of this thing, the Hail Mary challenge, right? So we
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
throwing out these
Yeah.
crazy Hail Mary. He maxed out. I put in a 12 teamer earlier. The first team killed my ticket. It didn't hit. I
All
put in
out the gate.
out the gate. So I put in another Hail Mary behind that. I'm waiting to see what it do right now. Is
Hey.
festering, is blowing. Is an
I'm.
MLB Hail Mary ticket,
Yeah.
and JR sent me over a crazy 18 player prop Hail
Yeah.
Mary
With the hits,
ticket.
right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I
And
followed
I
it too.
chased it. I played his ticket. He sent me the link. I played it. You know what I'm saying?
I kid you not though. He's very Scavenger J is very good with the hits. Like we just had the one that you talking about earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
All the hits actually came through. It was the Phillies that got dusted. They
Right.
lost in the losing by three, I believe, two or three. So I think it was like 8-6 final. So if he just took off the teams and left the hits with each player, he would have won that ticket.
So I think
So
that's
it's
what
still
he
very
just did.
impressive.
He designed another one. He developed
Uh
another
huh.
one and sent it over to me. And
Just
I told him I
strictly
was gonna
hits.
play it.
Yeah.
So I played it, and I'm waiting to see.
Yeah.
We waiting to see what that do. You know what I mean?
Hey, we all, cause I followed. We all waiting to see.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go over the players with the actually real quick.
Go over it
So
real quick. Actually, yeah,
yeah,
we
real
can.
quick before we start in the soccer. This the team, the players he had on it. Let me see here. There we go. My hard rock is loading very slowly, but it's coming. Bear with me. Okay, so all right, there we go. So he had. Let's see. Oh, it didn't even start yet. Got time to cancel it. Nah, we don't cancel over here, man. I'm
We
talking
not
shit.
canceling it now. We gonna
We
ride out
don't
with
back
it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I put $1 on it. You know what I'm saying? So
down.
if
Nah,
it hit
I
my,
put $2.
you put $2. That bring back like a band,
$2,
right?
man. Yeah. Now you copied me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, it's funny.
So
All right. He
we
got
tossing
Cam
out these
Smith.
Hail Mary tickets. We don't really believe in.
Let's see.
I believe in parlays. I feel like my lucky number is 3, so I love putting in these 3 play parlays. And lately, I've been striking some, and I've been missing a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like if you're gonna play a parlay, it's best to just put in a 2 team parlay, a 2 play parlay, and run it like that. If not, just play straight bets. But look, while we're talking about just pivoting off this Hail Mary, the game has just started, right? We got Guatemala, the opening kick for Guatemala in the United States. What was your
Ah,
pick and thoughts on this game tonight? And I'll let you
man.
know mine.
To be honest with you, oh,
Be honest.
you probably not gonna like this because, of course, their last performance. But I went with USA. I went with USA. They
Mm,
were run line. They were giving 1.5,
okay.
and the game over was 2.5. You could have got it at 3, 2.5 for 3.
Say that one more
And
time
I
for me.
went. The run line
Mm,
was at 1.5.
okay.
And the game over, you could have got it at 2.5 or 3. I went with the USA run line and the game over. That's what I went with. And the reason I went with that is I went with history strictly. Strictly. There's history. And, in the history of the matchups, the last about 6 matchups, USA covered the run line in the over about 4 times.
Yeah.
4 times, yeah. Back in 2012, it was 3-1. 2013, it was 6-zip. 2015 is 4-zip. And 2016, it was 4-zip. So USA primarily, they only beat them 1 time out of the last six
Tell me
times.
about my
That's the
daughter.
last 20 years. So off the strength of that, and off the strength of just they getting embarrassed last game, their mentality is to just show out in the semifinals. I think the final score will be 3-zip.
All right. I like that. 3 zip.
That's what
That's
I'm thinking.
interesting.
As
So
a
I
matter of fact,
actually
I'm gonna put a correct score in right now of 3-zip for USA and our good Guatemalans.
all right.
The
So I'm
correct score is 650 plus 650. I'm gonna put it in for just $10. Bring back 75. Just testing my luck.
just test your
Just
luck.
put
Throw
it
it
in.
out there. So I'm gonna
Put it
tell
in.
you what.
3-zip USA Guatemala. Clock it,
All
as
right.
they say on IG.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how I ended up going. I ended up coming. I ended up
I kid you
going.
not, it's 1-zip already USA.
God damn, the
Before I could
U.S.
put
just
in the ticket,
scored. Damn, that's
before I
crazy.
could put in the ticket, it kicked me out. I said, "What's going on?" 1-zip USA.
Damn, they just
AD,
scored. El
they
Estados
just
Unidos
scored.
se metió
That's
un gol a
crazy.
esa
Nah,
gente. My TV slow over here, so I didn't
nah.
even see it yet.
Hard Rock is the fastest. They ain't gonna
I'm
play
on it
by their
right now. I
bad.
see it. That's crazy. So I ended
That's
up
crazy.
taking them with 2.5. Man, I took Guatemala with 2.5 just on their base.
Okay.
Their prior performances. Just understanding that the game should be shut. It should be a close game. It should be a very uh, tight game
Entertaining
defensively.
type
It
stuff.
should be. But Guatemala being the smaller team, but maybe the more faster team in a sense. You know what I mean? But definitely smaller as I'm looking at the game right now. It look
Absolutely.
crazy.
Absolutely. And if you see the way USA playing, they're scoring goals.
Right.
Goals is not a
Luna
problem.
just killed their ass. All right, so Luna scored the first goal.
Oh, my
Crazy.
boy Lou.
That would have been a good prop to take. Luna
Yeah.
anytime goal.
Anytime goal.
Yeah, Luna.
Yeah, Yeah, some.
Um
Anyway, that should be a very good game. And like I said, USA don't they know how to score, and Guatemala is small, so they're gonna score goals. It's really up to see how much if Guatemala can score goals to keep up. Because as you can see, third minute already a goal, so we already know they got at least two in them. USA. Does Guatemala have one? Can we honestly say? I honestly don't think so, but
As
Only
I'm
one way to
looking at the
find out.
game right now, stature wise, it look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It looks crazy.
Let me put on the game myself just to get an
It
actual
looks crazy,
feel of what you're
but
talking about.
we still good. We got them with 2.5. We riding with that. You know what I mean?
Now, what made you take the 2.5 outside of what you just said? Basically, there should be a bit faster. What else
Man,
did
they've
you
been
see from their
playing great.
previous games?
They've been playing consistently good in this
Yeah,
championship series.
I
They've
can't say that.
overcome some great adversities, beating some teams that we all didn't think that they would beat. Canada being one of them, if I'm not mistaken, in the last round,
Absolutely.
right? Um, so just seeing that level of play, the level of play that they've been coming against, knowing that the United States is on another, should be on another level, but anything can happen on the pitch, especially in
Ah,
championship play. You know what I mean? I do feel like Guatemala will score a goal. They can score a goal. Let's just see how it play out. I don't know, but
I don't
that's
know.
why I'm rooting for.
Your
You know?
tone kind of low. The older scout John know he loud with it. He's kind of like we'll see, he's sweating for no apparent reason, like he playing. But I'm gonna just tell you one thing that I saw that made me say USA all day. Guatemala has been, like you said, they've been playing great, but this is a bad matchup for them. This is a bad. If they see Mexico this round, I think they would have, you know what I'm saying,
Right,
got Mexico in the extra time or penalties. You know what I'm saying?
right.
They could get Honduras. Facts. But USA, the size differential
Hmm.
and their strength is way much more bigger. Like Mexico, they're similar size with Guatemala for the most part. Of course, the defenders are a little bit bigger. So Guatemala could have better results with Mexico or Honduras. But USA, talent wise and the size, I feel like is just much better. A team like now, if USA played Mexico, because they know each other so well, and Mexico has superstars, I think that would have been a bad matchup for USA. But this matchup, I think, is quite easy for USA. I think they win, like I said, at least 3 sets. At least 3 sets.
I think Scavenger AD might be on to something, man. You just have to
Let's
continue
see.
watching the game,
Oh yeah, it's a
seeing how
7 minute
it play
right
out.
now. Right now, USA just cruising right now. They controlling the ball. You know what I'm saying? They just swinging it back and forth after that goal, and they looking for their next opportunity. Let
Right.
me look at the possession. The possession on right now.
I
So the
don't like
possession
it.
right
They
now
tasted
is
blood.
69% USA, 31% Guatemala. So if that don't say a lot, so basically they controlling them like they're like a really, you know, when you see
Buenas
Manchester
noches,
City play
Magallanes.
one of the
En vista
bottom
al
barrel
frente,
teams right
hay
now.
una
You know what I'm saying?
temperatura de 28 grados Celsius con cielos
Somebody
mayormente
called Alexa
nublados.
during the live.
Esta noche se esperan
All
lluvias.
right,
Oh
don't worry
Lord.
about it.
Mínimas de
We're gonna come
26
back
Oh
in a
grados.
second.
Lord.
Por cierto,
The
hoy
Alexa
es
wanna join the
disrespect.
miércoles
live,
de
man.
lluvia.
She wanna talk.
¿Quieres oírla?
About to treat it like Chat GPT and be like, who you like to
Atención.
win?
Qué Amazon.
Hey,
Right.
by the way, have you
Miércoles.
ever used
Hay
Chat
probabilidad
GPT
de
to help
lluvia cerca de ti en
get your
horas seguidas
predictions
de
when
alrededor de
you
las 12
betting
de
on
la tarde
picks?
hasta las 8 de la tarde.
You heard what I asked?
Man, I think I asked him one time, and it gave me some like obscure answer. It wasn't really nothing direct. It was like, man, based on these stats or whatnot,
Yeah,
you
and the
know.
stats was going way off. Yeah.
Right, but I was looking for something like, man, if that should have tapped into the mainframe and knew exactly who was gonna hit. But I guess you could use it to kind of formulate some picks or ideas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie, I've actually hit off with ChatGPT before.
He did.
Yeah, I've actually hit. Yeah. That's why I'm very superstitious. I use it, but you have to be like very careful with it because sometimes it come up with the incorrect stats. Like I'll be like, "Who you like to win, Marlins or Phillies?" And they'll be like this, and that, and then the pictures I'm looking at is not even the pictures for that day, and I'm like, "Hold on, bro." You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You know, you got to make sure they once they you got the stats corrected, and you know they got the right game and the right analysis. Bro, run with them. They gonna help you. They gonna help you for sure. They helped me hit about once or twice, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use this. And that was recently I started using it.
I gotta check it out. I gotta
Oh,
check it out.
USA in the ball. Woo! They had to clear that ball quick. They
Yeah.
had to clear that ball quick.
And Guatemala just went on a nice attack on my end, from what
And
I'm seeing.
right now, they playing just to stay alive. Right now, they like, bro, USA is coming. We got to defend right now. Keep
Nah,
it at one,
they
cause
fucked over. Them people look like midgets out there. I'm sorry to say it. The
yeah,
people look
I'm
very
looking at it
small.
now.
It just don't look right, man. I don't. They not long enough. They not strong enough. It just.
But the thing is, they wasn't long
But
enough
they got
the
heart.
whole tournament.
They
They was
wasn't.
just
That's
like
crazy
this.
though,
It
right?
was
They
the
wasn't
Mighty
long enough the
Mouse
whole
pushing.
tournament.
Yeah, they was they shooting. But USA and I feel almost scored, boy. Almost 17 almost scored on their ass, boy. Almost.
Who?
That's Tillman. Tillman. That's the best player in USA right now. Tillman.
He
He
almost
almost
scored.
scored on them. He put it. He got deflected. He had an open shot. Give me that. Wide open. Ugh. Almost had in that top corner. Almost. 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 USA is not playing with them, and they
USA is
using what
going
happened
crazy.
last week. Last week they was embarrassed the 2-2 final. They hot. They not supposed to draw with that team. Let me see the team they played. I
That's
forgot.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, Costa Rica. Costa Rica. They were not supposed to draw with Costa Rica last week.
Right.
They were pissed. They were pissed. So they're gonna take it out on Guatemala. And they own Guatemala, bro. The last 6 games, they covered the run line in the over 4 times. Come on now.
Let's see. We finna.
I'm hoping for the 2. I hope the 2 coming for sure for my boy now. That's what I'm hoping. But
Pray for
you
me,
know,
man.
I gotta call a spade on that one for sure.
Goddamn,
Sure,
Santis
sure.
almost dropped one now. Santis just made a crazy run now.
I'm watching. I see it.
Crazy
If
run.
they
now.
get one, that changes everything I thought because honestly, ooh, that was a nice goal. Honestly, I thought again they allowed Costa Rica to go too. I would assume that their priority this game will be defense, so they will not allow a goal. If Guatemala scores a goal, I would be surprised today. How about that? If Guatemala scores a goal, we can do a side bet. How about that? $5 right now. $5. If Guatemala scores a goal, I owe you $5. And did you not score a goal, you owe me $5. We shaking on that scavenger or what?
I'm gonna take the scavenger side bet. Why not?
All right.
Cause I already got
That's
them.
the scavenger showdown right there. USA after
This is
last
a-
week, they defense is prioritized this game. They don't want to allow a goal out of respect for what happened last week. And every time they beat them run line over, the last 6 times it's been 6-0, 4-0, 3-0. I think Guatemala beat them 1 time. It was I think 2-1. 1 time in the last 15 years. That's just me now. But we'll see, man. I just need to be $5 richer. That's what I'm trying to. That's all I'm trying to do. Hey, but you wanna talk about the next game while we at it, or you wanna just see how this game gonna go? How you feeling?
We could shit.
Thank God I went legit. Swear.
Just wanted to set up a game cam real quick so that I can switch over.
I felt that.
We got a little game cam situated right quick.
All right. So you can have it playing too. That's dope.
I think it's on there. Should be on there.
Okay. We lit. In the meantime, man, it's something I wanted to talk about. It's kind of one of your ideas I love. And we kind of alluded to it a little bit. You had mentioned the betting, what is it called? Like a betting advice. Hold up.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Oh, is that another goal? Hey, this man is on fire, bro. This one look like it's going to the moon. Oh.
Tell me.
Nah, they tell me, man. It's the same one that scored the first one.
Luna.
I think it's Luna. Yes, sir. Luna going for the hat.
Not
Luna going for
the
the
hat.
hat. He going for the hat. Put a hat on that man.
Not for the
I
hat.
hey, bro, this one don't look good. This one does
Oh
not
my
look
God,
good.
that nigga just scored again. God
Ooh, he snuck
damn.
it right past the keeper. And to be
What
honest, the keeper
the
supposed to save that.
fuck?
The keeper's supposed to save that, fam. Ooh, he put that in the corner of all corners. The bottom corner, the
What
bottom left.
the
That's over with.
fuck?
Bottom right, I'm sorry. Yeah, Luna going for the hat. So they at least got 3 in their bag. They at least got 3 in their bag. That's for sure. Now, can Guap score 1? That's really the key right now for you. Can they score 1? And based on the first 15 minutes, hell nah. That's what I see. Like
I
right now,
know. I said it.
yeah, that thing don't look good, fam.
No.
Guap look like they on their ass right now, boy.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for my ticket right now.
It's looking scary. It's looking scary when you legendary. But either way it go, all you need is Guap to score 1. If they score 1, that could cover your 2.5 for sure. If they do not score 1 this game, it's not staying at 2. That's for sure.
Bro, this shit is looking so bad right now, bro. Them people
Yeah.
It's over with. Them people finna probably drop 4 goals on these folks,
Yeah.
bro.
If I was a lot better right now, I'll hammer USA, whatever y'all asking for right now. I'm taking it.
Oh my God, bro.
They got a chance. Let's see. They got a chance. Go up in the box. They swing. Big shot. Good shot though. Good shot.
Damn.
It
bro.
showed them their presence. That was number 5. Took a good shot. Good pass by Morales. That was a good shot.
Boys,
5. I mean,
fuck
good
up.
shot by Morales. That was a good shot. At least back them up. Damn, like if you let them just come down, take shots, it's going over. You got to show your pride and like show that you got some type of cojones. You feel me? Like,
Right.
we ain't finna lay down Nancy right now. We finna shoot. If y'all beat us 4-2, it's respectable than 3-zip. If you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? We'll see though, but back to what I was saying before that goal. You remember we talked about the betting advice, something you give to the people that I love that, and I want to get back to it. Something that you could say, advice or an experience you had, and you want to share with the people. You know what I'm saying? I like something you mentioned. That's why I said something you alluded to in regards to the method and the live betting. I really want you to go there, but it's really up to you. What betting advice? What betting tip? Betting 101. We're gonna do that. We know every time we get on the stream that you want to give to the people.
I think today my betting advice is don't chase your bets. You know what I'm saying? Don't chase your bets. You know what I mean?
That's a good one,
let
dog.
that one ticket play out. You know what I mean? Don't go to reorganize and restructure.
I love that one, bro. I need to hear that for myself, bro. Cause it's almost like I'm at war sometimes, like, bro.
That's how I feel today, dog.
Yeah. You at war. You took a loss, so it's not okay. You want to go
Bro,
back
it's
in.
only
Sometimes.
17 minutes into this game and these folks
Yeah.
Too
That
shit.
shit don't look good at all. But I love that one. I love that. Honestly, I love that one. That makes too much sense because, a lot of times, you want to go back in your first leg, lose, or you feel like you want to play it again. Nah, sometimes it's good to just lay one ticket, see what it do. If it don't, you swing through. And my betting tip kind of loose to that, but it goes deeper. My betting tip is learn. You follow me, Scavenger O? This
I'm
one is
following.
5. Learn to make your losses small and your wins big. Because you mentioned like sometimes it's only a one ticket day. If you lose 20, you lose 20.
Right.
That's the goal. Because you could be 5-1, but you win $5 $10 tickets and lose that 500. Are you really up? Or you could be 2-6. You could lose 6 times $10 and win 2 $500 tickets.
Right.
Are you a loser?
Right.
So once you understand that, you will make profit.
Right.
You will make profit.
Right.
So learn to make your losses small and your wins big. Time to hit for the gusto. Time it. You gonna see something. When you're doing it for a while, you gonna see something like, oh, these two pitchers, they usually pitch an under game. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Not on a random Wednesday night where you already lost two of your tickets. Now you're gonna play big. No. So
Right.
don't chase the bets and learn how to make your losses small, your wins big, man. Go back to the game. How you feeling? What's the latest motion going on?
Outside.
Okay, okay, yeah, I just seen that. From what I see too, Guatemala, they playing though. It's just that second goal, they kind of like you can see a little shift. They're taking more shots, they're taking more risks. Cause it's win or go home now, so it's like.
They too small, too slow, dog.
But my thing, oh, they've been that way. I don't agree with that term. I don't, cause they've been that way. They just had the pride of a lion, and I mean the heart of a lion. So they always been that way. But I think matchups. It's like you know how boxing styles make fights.
Right.
I think this is a fight where they gonna look puny, they gonna look small, but they've been small the whole time. But they gonna look small tonight. That's what it is. And quite frankly, this is the only team left in the tournament that can make them look like this. Honestly, honestly.
Really.
So if we break it down, I think so. Matter of fact, the whole tournament, if we're being honest, it's a few more other teams, but it ain't nothing like
Man, them boys
USA.
got a goal in them, man. You gotta have a goal in them.
Yeah, right now it's tight. Right now it's very tight. It's getting physical too. A little more fouling. They fouling.
And
Look
my
what they fouling.
anxiety is even higher now because your TV is faster than mine. So as I'm watching, I know if you don't get excited for it, then it ain't happening. So I'm just watching it for nothing at this point.
We got to
I'm
get on the
like,
same thing. We might have to be in the same spot doing this next
oh
time,
man,
so we can watch it together.
it's
For
cool.
sure.
I'ma
I can
stop
give you the
watching
link.
it
I'm
like
on. You need the link?
Man, I'm good. I
That'll
gotta go.
put.
I'll just.
Okay, okay. You want to see the slow mo? Okay. You want to stay in slow
keep
mo?
it slow mo.
I'll try to
I
keep
ain't
the
got
aesthetics
another
over here
device
kind
to
of
put it
low,
up on,
so
so
it could be. I'll try to keep a full poker face so you'll know what's going on.
all right, cool. That'll work. So what about Mexico, man? Mexico and Honduras, man.
Man, and this is the tricky thing about this game, right? What did I just mention about USA versus Guatemala about the history? Over the last 15, 20 years, USA they played them about 6 times.
Uh
They
huh.
covered the run line over 4 times. And when they covered the run line over, what I mean by run line, when they beat them about 3-0 or better, 4 times out of 6 games for the last 15, 20 years, right?
Mhm.
So, and I pick for that reason, I pick USA to kill them boys, which is obviously the score is kind of alluding to that. Now you go to Mexico, right?
Mhm.
Mexico has a similar track record over the last 15 years. Matter of fact, we're gonna shorten it over the last because they play a lot. But this matchup is a lot. So over the last about 5 years, Mexico has covered the run line and the over 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times out of 6 games,
Damn.
just like USA. And every game they covered, I'm gonna tell you the score: 3-0, 4-0, 4-0. Honduras, however, has beaten them twice.
Okay.
That's the twist. So I'm gonna flip my whole theory, but see how I got USA? I'm gonna go Honduras. The reason why I'm gonna go Honduras with the 1.5, the plus 1.5, which means that they're gonna get a goal. You can get them at +2, to be honest. The reason why I'm gonna go with that because you know that little brother, big brother theory. Like I know you,
Right.
like I know everything about you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really, even though it shows that they have dominated this series, so to speak, over the last 5 years. Honduras knows Mexico very well,
Right.
very well, and the size is similar, the speed is similar. The only biggest difference is, of course, the superstar, the star power that Mexico has. They have a few players that's way better than Honduran players. So my final score actually for this game will be 1-0 Mexico. I think Mexico wins, but it's going to be a very, very, very tough game. And I got Honduras covering that game.
Right.
Clock that game. Clock that. Clock that. Clock
So I
that. Clock
took Honduras at the 1.5 as well. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
felt the same. I
Yes,
felt
sir.
like it was more of a perennial rivalry type of situation
Yeah,
going on with these two teams. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
you said,
exactly,
Honduras got
exactly.
their share of wins out of their prior matchups, so they know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they little brothers
Mhm.
or whatnot. So we projected that game over here to be a lot closer than this one. Obviously, that's why we went with the 2.5 with Guatemala. But
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
hopefully, you know what I'm saying. If the gambling gods on my side tonight, this game stays 2-0, and we
Hey, I
win.
have some good news for you though.
Talk to me.
Yesterday, it's very possible. Very possible. I done seen that happen too many times. 2-0, halftime, everybody happy. 2-2, just like that.
Yo.
It all depends. They gotta take their chance and try to get one now, man. That's the biggest thing. But I like that we agree. We on the same page. Wow. We on the same page with that. So really, we're gonna see how it go. We definitely. But I think Mexico wins. So if you're gonna take Mexico money line, I ain't mad at you neither. I ain't mad at you neither.
I'm definitely not mad at the Mexico money line. I just didn't like the value on it at negative
Yeah.
minus
About
400.
200, 300.
Well, it was like at minus
Yeah.
400 or
Here's your
something,
penny, sir.
three
Unless you
something, three
dropping
seventy
racks
five.
on that.
So to me, it was more value in taking that 1.5 on the 100.
I,
Ooh, that
I
was
agree
nice.
with you.
Damn, that was a nice attack.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah,
for the
yeah.
fuck.
That was nice. On the outside post, that was very
Right.
nice.
Man,
Very
them boys
nice.
got one in them, man. They gotta control the ball. They gotta find a way to
Oh,
keep the
yeah.
ball. Right
Over
now,
the
of
last
course,
5 minutes, they've got more possession and more shots. So
and of course, the
you can see
U.S. is
that.
not in attack mode right now, so that gives,
Uh
you know
huh.
what I mean. We gotta factor that in, but at the same token, um, I like to see the attacks, man. Let's keep them coming. And Santos, I like Santos, man. He's
Number 5, is that number 5?
is it, he might be the forward on the Guatemalan
Honduras
side.
side.
Guatemalan
Yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
No, Guatemala. I'm sorry.
yeah, so okay, we were both in agreement then with that Honduras pick, right? Liking Honduras, I'm liking Honduras. I'm taking them with the 1.5 right now. They're on my parlay as we speak, you know, and
Now, do you like the game over or under? Like, do you like it over over 2.5 or under 2.5 like me? Because I went with the under. I sent you the ticket, right? Yeah, yeah. So
if I'm not
yeah, yeah.
mistaken, I
I
might
took
have
him with the
taken
under.
that game. I'll tell you right now. Damn, I think JR ticket didn't hit.
Oh Lord.
Oh no, it still ain't started yet. Wow, that's crazy. Well, it started. Well, it should be. Should be live. It say upcoming. It says it started. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh Lord. Oh,
Uh,
that's Rosales. Rosales.
Rosales is number 5.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That boy's him.
Oh, I see Rosales right here. Now Santos is. I see him right there running on flanking on the end. Come on, man. Oh my God, it was offside. Or they scored the
Yeah.
goal. Or was it offside?
Offside, offside.
Offside like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hella offside.
That
That
boy
was
was
good, but you can see it. The game is shifted.
right,
It has
man.
shifted completely. It's not completely, but you can see USA has vibe off, and they're actually waiting for the counter. And Guatemala giving it all they got to get the next goal because they know if they allow the next goal, it's over. But if they can get that next goal before halftime, it's a game now. So you're gonna see a lot of effort
Wow,
from them
hey,
over the next 15 minutes.
bro. I took
Oh, that's the
oh shit.
hysterical laugh. Like I'm
Bro.
tripping. What happened?
Hey, bro, I took, I took the Yankees Toronto game under 8.5.
Oh my God! Don't I'm looking at that game. I'm disgusted right now.
Bro,
7-0. Yankees are getting their you know what demolished right now in the first inning. The first inning,
bro, that
bro. The
shit
pitcher
look
on the mound is not
crazy.
even, bro. You know who the pitcher on the mound is? That's one of their best pitchers. He getting demolished.
Bro, that shit look crazy. Yo,
Oh my God, the Yankees are just Vegas team, man. Warren, bro.
bro, I down there want to stop this live and just go smoke a joint, bro. My head is spinning right now, bro. It's too much for me, bro. It's too much in one day, bro.
Hey.
Started off great, beautifully, and
It
right
was so
now
promising today. I don't know what happened.
it was so promising today, man.
The scavenger down, scavenger down. I repeat, scavenger down.
Scavenger down, gang.
Hey, bro. Today is kind of funny, dog. But it's still, this is where I gotta ask you: are you going back in, or are you done for the?
Live to fight another day, Craig.
I'm trying to see if you staying true to your betting rule. That's all.
I'm gonna live to fight another
That's
day, bro. I'm
all.
like 5 tickets in today, bro.
No, 0 for 5? Nah, you still got one
I
there.
got
I
one.
believe.
I'm 1 for 5. I'm 1 for 5 or some shit like that.
Man, oh man, today is tough. But we live to fight another day, right? Like you said.
Live to bet another day.
Yep. I love the sound of that. Cause I will never die. No matter what, I will never die. Yeah, but let me tune back into this game. Let's see what's going on right now. It's the 32nd minute.
I should have chased your ticket.
Hey, I felt that one, but it's not over yet. I don't want to get cocky because I done seen the last leg do last leg activities and fold up. So I'm not trying to say right now that I won, but it looks great. Bro, I'm watching this game. Guatemala has contained more of the possession. They contain more. Oh, USA about to go on a counter though, so let's see how that play out. And I think that's what USA searching on right now. They just banking on getting counters because they know Guatemala will bring more men forward. They know that the pressure is on them to score the next goal. So let's see. By the way, y'all, man, make sure y'all follow the page too when y'all have a chance. Everybody that's viewing, everybody that was viewing, everybody that's going to view, please follow the page at What's the Odds Sportscast
Please
on
do.
Instagram and TikTok. We're gonna drop more content. A Dizzle is back. Oh, the Scavenger's back. We got JR, my boy. You know, he gonna chime in. We got Juice. He gonna start chiming in. We got
I was
Snow,
thinking I
aka
should have
Fran.
sent them
Few
boys
people
the
gonna
link.
chime in. You know, I call them the Lock Boys. They definitely have locks. So we gonna chime in
Lock
and drop
boys
our
in the building
predictions.
tonight.
Yes,
Oh, the
sir.
feelings, the feelings, right?
Ooh wee. Hey, I can tell you one thing. Guatemala is coming. Guatemala is coming. Them boys is coming. They coming. But for the most part, though,
Come
yeah,
on,
please
Guap.
follow the page at What's the Odds Sportscast for sure. And check out our
Come
live
on,
stream. We're
Guap.
gonna go on daily. We're gonna start dropping in our not only prediction but also news. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of free agency things going on in NBA. NFL season about to kick in, preseason about to kick in, baseball season in the thick of things, the deadline about to come, the All-Star game, and the whole drama, the all of it, all the baby mama drama. We here for everything. Everything sport related, we here for
Guap
sure.
dropping hella shots on goal, man.
Yeah. They know it's the chess match right now. They gotta get the next goal. They are desperately. I see people flying on the floor trying to get the ball. And you know they rough riders. They gonna play. They gonna play. There's people getting hurt right now. No, it's crazy.
I like seeing that level of play attack. When they get on the start getting on
Absolutely,
rapid attacks like that, that's a good sign.
absolutely.
Great
Ooh,
sign.
the keeper saved that off his foot, like off the tip of his foot. The last
Damn.
shot by
Damn.
Man, they coming. I can say that 35th minute, they coming.
Damn.
It's a good game. It's a very interesting game.
It's an interesting game, man. If it was
Yeah, because
1-0,
for
I would have been a
USA to
lot
be up
more.
2-zip, for USA to be up 2-zip, they're not dominating like a team that's up 2-zip right now. Right now, they're like, if you just watch the game with no volume, you would think the team that's up 2-zip is the white team, the white jersey, which is Guatemala. You feel what I'm saying? That's how much the momentum kind of shifts.
Right. I dropped the meeting link in the chats. Let's see if we get some more of the folk to tap in. But we holding it down right now. We holding
Yes,
it down,
sir.
man. Yeah,
Hey,
very
oh, how,
interesting.
you a advocate traveler. Have you ever been to Guatemala?
Man, that's a great question. I've never been to Guatemala before, man. You know.
I need to experience that side. That's not a place a lot of people say they travel to. So
Right,
I was
right,
just wondering. I was just wondering, fam. I know you've been to Cuba, man. I seen the vlog, man. That
right,
was
man.
nice,
Follow me on
man.
TikTok
That
right
was
now
dope.
at
I gotta
Olympic
catch the
dot
next trip, man. I
world
gotta
dot
catch the
tour.
next trip.
At Olympic dot
Yes,
world
sir.
dot tour.
Oh my goodness.
We going crazy on the TikTok actually.
Okay, yeah. You got the Cubans, Lincoln talking, discussing. You showing their culture. They very, very happy.
Man, speaking of Cuba, man, and World Cup play, man, they seem to be doing pretty decent in the qualifying rounds.
Yeah, they doing. Yeah, the World Cup qualifier. They doing better than people expected. Still got a lot of growing to do, but very impressive for the most part. The growth
Right, I
for
know.
sure.
We spoke on earlier. Damn, nice attack. Damn, that was a nice attack, boy. Them boys attacking like a
Mhm.
motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
God
I've,
damn.
I've noticed. I've noticed.
Damn,
I've
that's a nice
noticed.
attack, bro. Keep attacking, man. Just keep attacking.
They trying to cover.
Keep attacking. Keep attacking.
Mm, nice, bro. This game has gotten physical. Every time I look to the side, somebody on the floor. Like this game has gotten a lot
Yeah,
physical.
it's getting real.
Desperation has kicked in, and USA trying to stay composed.
USA
They
playing
don't
real
want no.
discipline right now. That's one thing that I
Yeah,
can
I
say.
can. I can. They just keep sitting back, but I'm very concerned because they're fouling like the productive players, the Tillmans. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the Lunas. They fouling a few people. Where it's like, hold on now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get crazy.
We're approaching halftime in this game right now.
Yes, sir. Another foul.
We're
Whew.
approaching halftime. As we approach halftime, we probably take a little break, man. I'll probably go out and take a little smoke break or something. We could come back, or we could come back
Yeah,
for the Mexico game to give it a little break or something like that. But I just want to know
that's
what's
what
your
I'm thinking.
thoughts. What's
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
thoughts?
thinking.
Yeah, let this one play out or whatnot. We did enough on it. We
And then
gotta.
we recap. Yeah, we're gonna recap this game and also try to see what's going on in the baseball world. All that good stuff.
Well, question though, what's your thoughts on the this upcoming NFL season? Upcoming
Interesting,
NFL.
interesting, interesting, man. It's a lot of it's not a lot of changes, but I mean, where do you want to go with it? I got a lot of thoughts. I got so much thoughts that I can't even give you one. You got to give me direction, and I'll take it to take it to the house, as they say. So, give me a more specific question. What thoughts do you want to know?
More specifically,
My Super Bowl aspirations. Who got the best team? The best trade so far?
teams to be on the hunt for as far as gambling wise. Where your money gonna be centered
I
around?
like when your mind always on the money, yo. Your
Right.
mind is always on the money.
Facts, facts.
I
Teams.
like that. Teams to look out for. You
Right.
gonna? You probably will laugh. I don't know. Don't care because I'm still rocking. I
who?
like.
Who you like?
I like the Miami Dolphins.
Interesting, bro. Every year I have high hopes for these guys. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? for the franchise itself, and every year they tend to just do something to let me down. So I don't even know where I stand on.
I'm gonna give you my reasons. Cause the law of gambling, buy low, sell high. That's the law of a lot of stock markets and everything like that too. Why I say that? Because expectations are low. I think the live season win total is over or under 8.5 for the Dolphins.
Say it again.
I think the live win total for the season is over under is 8.5 wins. So they're expecting them to get around that. I think they get more than 8 wins. I honestly do because of the fact that Tua, all they need is Tua to stay healthy for the remainder of the season. He stays healthy for the whole season. They typically do well. You dig what I'm saying? They
Man,
typically do well.
yeah,
And they just traded Jalen Ramsey away, which was unfortunate because he was one of my favorite Dolphins right now. But they return was very interesting. They got an all pro safety that they drafted a couple years back, Minka Fitzpatrick.
yeah,
I love him. I love him. Now he's, so yeah, they traded Jalen Ramsey to Pittsburgh and they picked up Minka. So I love him because he's like a heart and soul type of dude. He'll galvanize the troops on the defensive side. We still got that high powered offense. We got Tyreek. We got Waddle. We just picked up Waller. He's a Pro Bowl tight end that retired. He came back out of retirement. I want you to look into him because he was rapping. He retired to start rapping. Darren Waller from the Raiders. You
Waller.
don't
That,
remember?
that name
Yeah,
sound
Darren
familiar.
Waller. Look up how he was a Pro Bowl
I
tight end
had
for
that.
the Raiders and the Giants. He came out of time and played for the Dolphins. He's if he's still in good shape, he's gonna be very productive. So Tua still got the same arsenal of weapons. He just got to stand up, stay upright. Remember, we got that the nasty running back A Train Javante A Chain.
Uh
He's
huh.
he's he's damn near a Pro Bowl running back. So man, listen, I love the Dolphins. Our division, all we got to worry about is the Buffalo Bills, because the Patriots and the Jets, they're not much of a threat. That's 4 games we could possibly win 3 out of, and if we could steal one from the Bills, we could win that division. But I don't think we're gonna win because the Bills are very, very. They got Super Bowl aspirations, of course, but I don't know. I think their value to win a division is like plus 400, man. Like the Dolphins, don't sleep on the Dolphins. That's all I'm gonna say. I know it sounds funny. I know everybody always down on them, but I was just looking. I'm like, and their schedule not that bad. It's not scary. So that's my sleeper team.
Right, right. Man, with the Dolphins, man, I think they definitely gotta get Tyreek more active in the offense. Last year is like somebody had him blackballed or something. It seemed like he wasn't getting any
Nah,
passes.
but hell, he was dealing with a low key. They ain't talk about it. He was dealing. Well, they did talk about it, but not much. He was dealing with a wrist injury that he had
Okay,
surgery on over the summer.
okay.
And with Tua getting hurt, man, these backups they were bringing in was just tough to watch, man.
It was tough
Tough
to
to
watch,
watch.
of course. Yeah, it was, of course, of course. But man, that guy gotta be getting at least fucking 12 to 14 targets. 12 at
I
least, 10 to
agree.
12 targets a game.
I agree.
10 to 12 targets a game, easily.
I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying? If he not getting that, then you know what I'm saying. Oh my God, down what he just the goalkeeper just fucking stopped was crazy. That fucking kick, crazy. Right. So yeah.
But you saw that save? That was very, very, yeah, he hit deflected off the other player too.
Right.
That was a tough save. Oh
Yeah.
my
That's.
God!
If
Oh
I'm not mistaken, that my
shit!
boy
Oh
Santi's
shit!
number
Oh.
18.
Hey, bro, Guatemala is hooping right now, fam.
They hooping.
Hey, bro, Guatemala hooping right now. Lord,
They hooping, gang.
yo, them boys hooping right now.
They hooping.
Desperation is at an all-time high, fam. Wow.
They hooping, brothers. They, you feel me? That's what I projected. I felt like they were gonna come and play some. I don't know, man. Them giving up them two goals so
I don't know how
early
they
though.
gave up that two playing like this. If they played like this from the beginning of the game, the shit would have been a different story, bro. It's like they waited up.
Yo, Get this I go. I said it. With the double chance
But,
opportunity. Oh shit, hold up, man. Damn.
God, that's what I was. That's what I saw. Fam. I was just like, yo, I was in disbelief.
I was hoping they scored a goal and you were just trying to be modest with your reaction.
Hey, bro. I try to keep it modest, but that was a hell of a strike, bro. That was
Oh,
supposed to be a goal, to be honest with you. To be honest with you, bro, if the goalkeeper right here, the ball is right here, and you're right here, bro, you pick a direction,
you pick a
you
direction,
got to
man.
go, fam. Don't kick it right back to the goalkeeper, bro.
Yeah, that was
There's no
fucking
way.
crazy.
He kicked it right back to the goalkeeper. Literally. If he kicked it either way, left or
Let's
right,
go.
that's a goal.
They
Good
honking,
night.
man. They honking. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the second half of the game by myself, man, because you go, oh my God. Oh my God. When yo get the saco, them people hooping right now, bruh.
That boy hooping, bro.
They
I gotta
hooping.
give it to him.
They
They
hooping,
they
bro.
they
They
like they
down
like
two
AD
on the
said
bitch
what?
ass niggas gave up 2 goals off the back. What the fuck?
If they started like this, oh, they would have been up.
I
I
know,
promise.
bro. This is what I was expecting, bro. United States came out firing hard.
Oh, they came out gunning, black. Now they fucked up because they ain't all opportunities they had over the last 10 minutes. They ain't score. It's about to go to half. They about to adjust. They about to sit there and adjust, fam. They better get a goal within the next minute before halftime, fam. They got to. If they don't, bro, I don't see them scoring, fam.
Damn, bro. Yeah, it's going
USA
down.
slipping, bro. I know the coach hot
Shots
right
on
now.
goal. If we would have took the proper for shots on goal for Guatemala, damn, bro, they done already had like
Ooh.
I
Yeah,
know the
yeah, yeah. That would have been nice. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see. You can't laugh bet that
shit.
Guatemala shots, boy. I might check out that. But you told me don't go in. That was your betting tip. Let me chill.
Don't go in, bro. Just leave it, bro. Just bet it, bro. Don't be like me, bro. I need to call Gambling is Anonymous at a
Oh
certain
my
point for
god,
real.
dog.
Been bugging.
I'm still not over what the Yankees did to me, dog. I can't get over how they did a nigga, bro. Yankees, really, bro.
Them people scored again.
Nah, it's 7-6. They ain't gotta score again. They already done with them.
Man, I got the under 8.5, bro. Like that's crazy, bro. Them people maxed out. Crazy, bro.
Mhm.
Well, as we coast into halftime, you know what I'm saying? The game 2-0, man. It's been interesting. Like I said, man, you know, I should have chased your bet, but I'm still good right now as it stands with the 2.5.
And you holding on. I give you that. You sure is
We
holding
holding
on.
on, man. I just can't. We just can't have the United States getting fired up, dropping more goals on these people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They gotta take it easy.
Damn, why they ain't start the game off like this?
That's what the coach gonna say at halftime. There's no way y'all boys popping off like this and y'all didn't start the game. Allow them to zip.
Crazy, bro.
Yes,
They playing. They gotta play. Yeah, they playing. They got heart. One thing about it, man, these Central American teams have a lot of fucking heart, bro.
Oh, absolutely,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? They play the game with an extreme passion. I'm
Hmm.
just excited to be, you know, on the next live. I probably do. That's what I'm gonna start doing, getting more into the live betting props or whatnot while we on here. You know what I'm saying? Just because it'll make it more interesting. Make the
Yeah, that's actually a great idea, fam.
like live
Literally a
prop
great idea.
that we
Great
see
idea.
giving away props. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah,
we get off
good
this
idea.
live, we gotta clip this live up. You know what I'm saying? Just clip it up some and drop stories of it, so that you know our following. It's hard to like. I'm like Aki. I feel kind of afflicted because I'm trying to okay this way. All right.
You gotta finesse
It's like
that.
it's backwards. It's
Finesse the
like
slide. Yeah, I felt that.
so. Um, and just get our following to come start following us over here on the YouTube lives daily or whatnot. You know what I mean? Tap into some of this good content, some of this good tea that we giving up on the sports betting world. Like I said, after this soccer championship play kind of slow down, I think our focus will pivot more onto more sports that we know our immediate peer bases probably play or look into, more like the baseball, basketball. And of course, there's no basketball right now currently.
Nah, but it's a lot of news. But I get what you're saying for the live tip. Yeah,
Right. But soccer is just what's popping right now. There's a lot of big
yeah.
soccer play going on, and
Especially it's going on in the states. Yeah, the Club World Cup is going on in the states, so that's pretty cool.
right, going on in the states, or different cities around the states getting to partake and be a part of, and you
Yeah.
know,
But all right, the game on halftime. Let's take a little break.
we don't
We'll
have
chop. We'll
time.
chop back in. Yeah, we on halftime, guys.
All right, man, it was a pleasure. It was dope, man. We're gonna tap back
Always
in. My scavenger AD in the building. Hope we both make some money tonight, man. And
trying to, dog. Trying to.
let's
Like
keep.
Vegas got us, but we gonna keep swinging for sure.
All right, all right. I'm gonna tap in with you behind the scenes, man.
All right, for sure,
Hey, that's
man. Y'all
that
follow
that
the
that
page
that
though too.
that side bet still alive now. Don't forget it.
Ah, shit! I thought he forgot.
Nah, I
Ah,
ain't forget. We hunting for
I ain't
that
gonna
gold. You
lie.
see the boys fishing out there. When they
Them-
fishing like that, they know I'm
they
gonna drop
hoop.
some.
Oh Lord, let me go ahead and see that now, cause the way it's looking, they got
Ah,
one of them. They got
hold
one of
on
them,
to it.
boy. The way what I was watching, bro. The last 20 minutes, it was just them. USA was playing on their back foot.
Right.
So we'll see though. It's an interesting game.
All right, hold it up, my brother.
All right, man.